Ladies and gentlemen, a reoccurring issue this year is water in the gas. I've seen this 5 times this year, and this 2014 Lexus ES350 behind me is the sixth. There's a trend of people in this area buying fuel when it's cheaper and storing it for when fuel prices go up. This is over a price difference of around 20 cents. For the past 5 years, gas has rarely dropped below 309, and it's never gotten above 329. So on a tank of gas, if you bought gas when it was 309 and filled up when it was 329, you save yourself around $2. You can see that fuel down in there doesn't look exactly right. It's almost like there's two different bottoms. That's not supposed to look like that. Here's a sample of that fuel in a plastic water bottle. You can see the fuel sitting on top and the water underneath of it. They don't mix. If sourced locally, a fuel pump for this car is around $300. Obviously, I can get it a lot cheaper online, but that doesn't get the car out of my way as quickly as I need it to. Then the job of replacing the fuel pump and cleaning all the water out of the fuel system, plus disposing of the fuel I took out of the car, is going to cost around $500, for a grand total of $800. And this is an easy one. Pop the back seat up, take the bolts out of the retainer, pull the fuel pump out, and replace it. And that seems pricey. That would be very expensive for somebody like me, but it's not good for me to breathe these fumes, and those baffles in there are very sharp. Owie. Now, I can appreciate being frugal. I'm sick a lot, so I'm quite poor myself. I know $2 will get me a can of diced tomatoes and some macaroni noodles, or some cheap pasta sauce and some pasta, or enough ramen noodles for me and my wife for a couple of days, or 2 cans of Del Monte's soup, or 1 can of Chunky soup. Unless it's on sale in this area, then it's 4 for $4, and that's 2 cans for $2. That's a hell of a deal. But this repair costs $800, and you're only saving roughly $2 on a tank of gas, and that's me being generous. It would take 400 tanks of gas to cover the cost of this repair, and that doesn't justify not having a vehicle for a little while. So if you are going to do something like storing gas in a can when it's cheap, make sure you use a very clean can that seals well, and every time you open that can to dump gas in your vehicle, check it for debris and moisture.